The pregnant nun. Once upon a time, in a city named Azuka, lived godly and dedicated nuns and reverend fathers. In a church, the church members were known for serving the Lord diligently. Every Sunday morning by 5 a.m., the church nuns and reverend fathers would be ready for Sunday Mass. They made sure that the church operation goes smoothly. The church members love the nuns and reverend fathers so much, and they sing their praises always because they know they have made a tough decision by becoming nuns and reverends, because they are not allowed to get married, get into a relationship, and most importantly, they don't give birth to children. The church members often bring foodstuffs to them as a way of showing appreciation. Among the nuns in the church was the most beautiful nun, Victory. Victory has been a nun since she was 13 years old. It started as a joke. She loved the nuns in the church and the way they dress. And anytime she goes to church and sees how they are dressed, she sees herself as one of the nuns. She would beg her mom to get the nun clothes for her, but her mom would always tell her that the dress is specially for nuns, and if she wants to wear it, she has to become one of them. Victory eagerly told her mom that she would become one of them, and this is how Victory became a nun at 13. Victory was welcomed by her senior nuns. She learned fast and was loving the experience until she turned 18. Victory became matured and started to doubt her way. She knew she has made a mistake by being a nun, as she can't adhere to the rules of being one. She wanted to be like the baddie girls she sees on the streets. She wanted more, and she decided to quit being a nun. So she said to her mother one day, "Mama, I'm not sure I can continue being a nun. Yes, I love God and I'll keep serving him, but not as a nun. I don't think I can do it anymore." Victory cried out to her mom, who ignored her cries. "See, whether you like it or not, you'll be a nun till the rest of your life. Did I tell you to join them? So you want to disgrace me in the church? You want to make me a laughing stock? Never! I will not let that happen." Her mother cried out to her. Victory became lost. She begged her mother on several occasions to let her quit being a nun, but her mother never listened to her, and so she made her decision. Victory started sneaking out to clubs every night, and by 4 a.m. she'll be back in the church. She felt alive. She was saying a word she has never seen before. She met a guy and they fell in love with each other. She continued sneaking out every night until she found out that she's pregnant with DK's child. So guys, let's watch out for the next part of this story. What is going to happen to the pregnant nun? Please do not forget to follow Mary's stories as she tells amazing stories. I tagged her below. Follow her and listen to her stories. Please like this video, share to your friends, add to your favorites, repost, like and comment. I'll make sure to reply everyone. Thank you so much, and see you guys on the next part of the story. Bye. The pregnant nun part 2. This was how Victory became a pregnant nun. She cried and cried, but the deed has been done. She sneaked out to the club one night to tell DK the news of her pregnancy. DK was shocked, but he pretended like he's happy with the news. Victory was happy, thinking now she'll have a family of her own and she will quit being a nun. But DK has another plan of his own. He ran away. Victory kept going to the club in search of DK, but she never saw him again, and it was then that she realized how gullible she has been. She doesn't even know DK's house, neither does she know any of his friends. They usually meet in clubs and hotels. She went round the club asking people if they know DK, but majority of the people in the club do not know him. The few ladies that know DK told Victory how bad of a person he is. He's a big womanizer, a lady said to Victory one day. 5 years ago, he impregnated my friend and ran away. Hearing this, it all makes sense to Victory. DK has plagued her big time. She cried and cried. She returned to the church and was always moody. Her fellow nuns noticed this and asked her what the problem is, but she would smile and tell them that she's very fine. But they know that something is off about Victory. Victory became lost. Her pregnancy bump was starting to show at 4 months. She would use a wrapper to press her stomach before she wears her nun clothes every day. But till when? She contemplated telling someone that she's pregnant, but the way they will react scares her every time, and she decided not to tell anyone. One day, Victory was getting ready for the day as usual. She waits till every nun is done before she dresses up and gets ready, so they won't see her baby bump. But this particular day, Victory forgot to lock the door, and then Nun Blessing barged into the room and saw Victory's baby bump and screamed, "Hey, whoa!" Victory quickly knelt down and started begging Nun Blessing to keep her secret. Nun Blessing agreed to, but Victory didn't believe her because Nun Blessing is the biggest gossiper in the church. She derives joy and happiness in gossiping about people, and despite Victory's pleas, she went around the church telling the nuns and reverends what she saw. Soon the news spread around the church and village, and the villagers started calling Victory the pregnant nun. And every Sunday service, her eyes was always on Victory's stomach, looking for any sign of pregnancy, but it wasn't showing. And so the people became so angry as Blessing for spreading false rumor. The reverend fathers called for a meeting to punish Blessing. The entire nuns were there, and Victory's mother was also in attendance. Blessing was going to be sent out of the church for lying on Victory, and to prove she didn't lie, she angrily went over to Victory and started shaking her until the wrapper she used in pressing her bum fell down, and her 6 months baby bump became so visible. "Hey, Eweleke, Victory's mother shouted. Victory started crying and explained everything that happened to the entire church. The reverends blamed her mother for not listening to her, as being a nun is not by force. Victory was broken. She blamed herself for wanting an ungodly life. She was expelled from being a nun. She gave birth to her baby months later and dedicated her life to God again. She applied to being a nun once again. So this is the end of the story. Please guys, do not forget to follow Mary's stories. Please tell me the lessons learned in the comment section. I'll make sure to reply everyone. Please like this video, share to your friends, repost, add to your favorite. Thank you so much and see you guys on my next story. Bye.